Hello, fans, and welcome into our Georgia Lottery Coaches Corner. I'm joined here by the head coach for the Atlanta Gladiators, Jeff Pyle. And Coach, this is your first back-to-back action here of the season. It's been a spacey start to the schedule here in this campaign. You guys have played the fewest games out of anybody in the league, but here we have a back-to-back scenario. So does that kind of change things up a little bit for you guys, or it's just business as usual?
Well, it's business as usual, but it's also more along the lines of it's kind of another test. So I told the guys Florida was a test. I wish we would have taken it on a little bit better than we did. We got a little sloppy at times. They were tired. I wanted to wear them down and send a message. We didn't really do that, but we find a way, and it's such a good group of guys, but we're still taking some bad penalties and stuff. So today, Greenville, same thing. They played a lot of games throughout the week. Last weekend they had a tough weekend too, and then so they're coming in with a day off. But bottom line, if we can, get some energy, play smarter, we have to be more efficient. Again, I use this term quite a bit, but we throw up on ourselves at the wrong time quite a bit, and we got to stop doing that. Like, we got to be smarter, stay out of the box, use our energy between the whistles, and if we do that, again, I'll live with the results.
You were mentioning that game last night, the first end of this back-to-back. You guys win 3-2 in overtime against the Florida Everblades. Nice little plug for Coca-Cola there, Coach. We're working on getting you that endorsement, but
Not for me. It's just Jerry needs it so good.
we'll get right on it.
Don't cut that, please.
But Coach, what did you like out of your team in that win last night? Because really, that was one of the more it felt like one of the grittier games that you guys have been involved in, where it was the most back and forth that we've seen so far this year.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see us. Every day you want us to take a step forward. I like our compete. The fight by Josh was, those two guys are some tough characters, man. I felt concussed when I went home last night. That's how much that hurt. It looked like it. So, but that kind of was a game changer. We scored a little bit right after that to go up 2-1. And then we took some bad penalties that we just, again, the 5-on-3, I expected to get scored on. I was hoping it wasn't going to be that quick. I was hoping if we could just get out, if we can get out with none, great. But if we get out with one, if we have to, just don't give up two. And then we're chasing it the last, 10 minutes or whatever. So we did what we had to do. And then in the overtime, Gertz has been great. I started him because I just believe in the kid. And then he goes down and I'm yelling from the bench. I'm not yelling, but I'm like, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, because you always get two chances if you shoot it on net. That's my theory. That's my Northern Michigan NMU, where the N stands for knowledge. It's one of those things that I like the odds. So he shoots it, the rebound comes out, and then it shows what good athletes these guys are. Slice, gets it out of the air, and it's just so much us right now. Like, it's exciting. The fans gotta love it. I mean, I would, at least every game is a knee knocker, or something's going on. So there's a little bit of everything, and I'm proud of the guys. They find ways, but again, I told them I was a little bit bitter of, we had options to do it different ways, and I want us to learn how to do it those different ways, and right now I told the guys if we won tonight, we'd be in the top, probably percentage wise at the top of the league. And then I usually don't look, but I looked today and we already are at the top of the league at percentage. So I want them to be, we're either going to be nervous about it and, either prove maybe we don't belong there yet, or we step up to this challenge and we say, I don't want to be cocky, but let's say we deserve it. Like, let's show that we deserve to be here, like act like we've been here. So that's really all I'm looking for. I just, good group of kids. I'm having fun. Home games, we're winning, and that's important. So we got to get off to a good start, and we have so far. So I'd like to finish this weekend off with a win.
Yeah, you guys have been out to a great start, and really the 5-on-5 play has kind of driven the Gladiators' success. You guys are outscoring the opposition 16-4 at 5-on-5. I know it's early in the season; it's a small sample size, but that's still a significant margin. So the 5-on-5 is dominating. On the special teams, that's where the Gladiators' numbers are a little further down the ranks. How do you start to get the power play going a little bit? It looks like you've been mixing up that first power play unit.
Well, it's been crazy, guys in and out. But again, if you shoot the puck, you're going to start getting some options. And throwers group has been shooting the puck a little bit more. So they're starting to get it. Um, if it was any other situation where if our record wasn't what it was, this isn't the best case scenario of all. But if I'm any other team, I'm looking at like if they get that power play and penalty kill going. And again, the other night I look at the upside from the power play. We were 1 for 8. So and our power play went up. So I look at that as a positive. We might only went up one minuscule point, but it's still up. And we're getting more shots. And then the penalty kill was 1 for 7, so that's better. It's just the 7 I don't like. That's the number I don't like. Giving up 1, it is what it is, but that's the 5-on-3 there. So if we do a better job of staying out of the box, our penalties are the problem, nothing else. If we take 2 or 3, we don't have to run our top 2 lines into the ground, and that's what we're doing. So the selfishness of some of our penalties has got to stop. There's got to be more accountability.
Take us through the lineup tonight. Who are you going with in net, and are there any other changes in the forwards or D here tonight against Greenville?
No, I'm going to keep it just the way it was last night, except for Neller's in net. Parks has been playing a lot. I'm sure he's a little run down. So we owe Neller one. We didn't play good in front of him the other night, and it wasn't his fault one bit. So, I love the kid. He's a good goalie. We need to play in front of him, and I know he'll play for us tonight. So I'm excited to see how we come out tonight. We need to get a better start. We got to stop getting behind. So we just want to see how we start tonight.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Mike.
All right. That was Gladiators head coach Jeff Pyle on our Georgia Lottery Coaches Corner.